Do you have something on your mind, a decision that you really, really need to make but can't? This is the video for you. Hi, I'm Mark Ensley. Let's talk about making hard life decisions. Now, a lot of us get paralyzed when we have to make decisions like this because of how much of an impact it can and will have on our lives. And one good example, and one that I did struggle with at times, was figuring out what I want to do as a career or for a living in general. And this is something I struggled with so much that I didn't seriously go back to doing it until I was around 27. And I made the decision differently when I finally decided to do it. And that is, this. When I was thinking about it, I got into kind of what I call a thought loop, right? And that would be kind of like, I'm looking at the IT degree, right? I think I'd be good at IT. I mean, I was writing websites when I was 10, and I've actually done a little bit of programming, and I love computers. Computers are just like, the biggest thing in my life. I am addicted to computers. So it should have been obvious, right? Well, it wasn't. And the reason is that my mind went to a place that said, yeah, but I don't know if I'd be good at it. And I don't know if I like it. I might get tired of it really fast. And a lot of that may be coming from low self-esteem, that you look at an industry and you don't see yourself as capable. But a lot of it is legitimate, that how do you know if you like something before you've tried it? Well, in college, that's really expensive to try things. So it can be easy to just go around in this mental circle and never make a decision. And for this particular type of thing, for choosing your career, that's really bad to not make a decision. So to give you another example, right now I'm struggling with a decision like this as well, that I think I'm doing well in my career, and I'm kind of being faced with the choice of, should I go the management route or should I stay an engineer? And that is a very hard decision for me too, because while inaction isn't so bad, the worst case scenario is I stay as a developer, I feel like the overall consequences of the choice are huge. And it kind of goes like this. Well, if I stay as a developer, I may never have the influence I want, and that's really important to me. But I know if I go into management, there's a bit of a higher risk that I could be laid off as part of a reorganization or something like that. And if I stay in management for long enough, I may not be able to go back to being a developer. So these are really big things to me, especially because I love being a developer. But I also love working with people. And so how should I make this decision, guys? Well, what you have to do is what I call see the writing on the wall. Now, this is not going to leave you with the assured feeling that you made the right decision that you desire. Because I know that's part of what's causing you to not be able to make the decision, is being afraid that you won't be confident in the decision you made, and therefore you won't be well able to carry it out. And yeah, this is a legitimate fear. But what you have to do, and kind of, let me start with, choosing your career path. You obviously need to do your own research first about this decision you're making. But I think at this point, if you're in this state, you've done that. And then what you can do when you're still not sure and your head is just spinning around in circles with this decision is simple. Go ask other people. So that's what I did with the IT degree. I met with people that I knew were in the industry or adjacent to the industry, people that had similar degrees, and people that just knew me and didn't really know anything about the degree. And basically just said, I'm considering doing an information technology degree. Do you think I'd be well cut out for that? And of course, back then, the answers were, what, are you kidding me? I was the guy that fixed the computers for everybody where I'm from. And so, that was the obvious answer. But just hearing people say that, I felt like, okay, I see the writing on the wall, and in some way, this is not only my decision anymore. That I have gotten good feedback. I still can't guarantee I'll be good at it. I still can't guarantee I'll like it. But it seems to be what everybody thinks I should do. And with the management thing, I've sort of been doing the same thing. I've been talking to people I work with and asking them, hey, I'm thinking about trying to get into management. Do you think I'd be good at it? And Sometimes, with this one, I don't as obviously know the answer. And to hear the feedback put me in the same state of mind. That it's like, hey, I don't know if I'm going to be good at this. I don't know if I'm going to like this. And I can't, right? How can I know that without having tried it? But sometimes the people around you know you better than you know yourself. And if you're already, having an inkling to go in this direction, getting others' feedback, specifically about yourself, is gonna help you to just make that decision. Now, this might feel like, half measure here, that how do I know that they're not wrong, and, there's just one concept in the IT degree that I just wouldn't be able to get, and I'd fail out, and I'd be stuck with a ton of debt. Well, the truth is, they don't know, and I don't know, but this is as good as it's gonna get. As far as making that decision goes, it's as good as it's gonna get. So I think if you do this, if you see the writing on the wall in this way though, you will feel a lot better about the decision that you make. You'll at least worry about it a lot less. Now that doesn't mean that you don't still have to gauge whether you're enjoying what you're doing and whether you're doing well at what you're doing, but it will at least give you the confidence to make the decision. And I think that's the most important thing. Okay, everybody, if you like this video, please give it a like. It really helps me out, and I really want more people to see this video. I know the pain of being stuck in one of these decisions, and it can keep you up at night. And at that, have a good night.